They make billions for their employers, but have nothing to feed their families with. U.S. fast food workers face poverty as bosses refuse to increase their basic salary. This despite Barack Obama's promise to raise the minimum wage. RT's Marina Portnaya reports.
Luis Vasquez is a 19-year-old college student and his family's principal breadwinner. He makes $7.25 per hour working at McDonald's, a company that pays its CEO over $13 million a year.
5 siblings and a single mother. And to be honest, the conditions are not great. We really can't do much on $80 a week. And one thing for certain is we're actually on public assistance. And the reason, that's the only way we're surviving.
Here you go, man.
Fast food is a $200 billion industry, and the so-called 99% that serve and make the food live in poverty. Income inequality and the widening gap between rich and poor is what galvanized America's Occupy Wall Street movement in 2011.
Everything that inspired it, everything those people were out there screaming and yelling about a few years ago is more painfully more true now.
More than half of all U.S. wage earners made less than $30,000 last year. This, as millions more are sliding down the economic ladder, below the poverty line.
Tonight, let's declare that in the wealthiest nation on earth, no one who works full-time should have to live in poverty, and raise the federal minimum wage to $9 an hour.
Months after U.S. President Barack Obama made his promise, fast food workers in more than 100 U.S. cities have been taking to the streets, pleading for an increase in the minimum wage of $7.25, a pay so low the majority who earn it are forced to rely on government assistance like food stamps to make ends meet.
The bottom line is that wages haven't gone up in the United States in 40 years. The middle class has been disassembled, and this is increasingly a country that has a standard sort of third world or developing country distribution of income. It's a winner-take-all society, and if you don't win, taking it all means taking it from you.
To make matters worse, this situation is turning into a supersized problem. You see, low-wage jobs account for the bulk of new jobs added during the so-called U.S. recovery. This, while fast food and retail, which mostly pay minimum wage, remain among the fastest-growing sectors. And while Vasquez, a computer engineer major, continues looking for a better paying job.
It's hard to find employment, that's for sure. I can tell you that. So it's hard to find employment. All we want to have is just a decent living so that we can actually put food on the table for our families and be able to at least pay some bills and get by.
A dream for millions of Americans who work and struggle just to survive. Marina Portnaya, RT, New York.